Mishmashers, my name is Brittany and today we are at Waihi Central School. Well, we will be heading there soon, obviously not there right now, but we have had heaps of fun hanging out in Waihi this week and meeting a whole lot of awesome students. It's been heaps of fun, but you can hear more about my favourite parts of the week later on in the show. But first up, I've got some fun trivia for you for something that happened on this day in 2005. Now, a daredevil skateboarder named Danny Wei managed to jump right across the Great Wall of China on this day, and he was actually the first person to do it without motorised aid. So he didn't have a motor or anything, just had his skateboard and did an amazing job of it. The funny thing is though that, well, not that funny, but he actually broke his foot the day before practicing for this big jump, and then ended up having to still do the jump because he wanted to do it and did it on a broken foot, but achieved it, which is awesome. So good on him. He's also set a whole lot of other world records in terms of skateboarding in 2009 that you can look up. But let's go and check out what's happening at Waihi Central today. So we've just seen an awesome performance from the kapaka group here at Waihi Central. It was mean, so what's your name?
Evelyn.
Yeah, cool. What about you?
Fetu.
Mean, cool. So I've got to ask these guys a few questions about, because I've actually got quite a big group. So do you know how many students you have in your kapaka? Is it maybe like 30-ish or something?
30, yeah, probably 30.
Something like that, around a class size, I reckon, eh? Yeah, sounds good. So what is your favourite part about being in the kapaka group?
The haka.
Mean, cool. Who's the best at doing the fastest haka?
Noah.
Noah, yeah? Who's the best at doing pukana then?
Noah.
What about you? Are you good at doing it though? Pretty good? Yeah. I reckon you would be. Not that we got to see a haka then anyway, but that's all good. And is everyone pretty well behaved in kapaka then, or are there some naughty guys?
No.
Not harder? Is it a bit hard for your fire to control everyone sometimes?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part about leading the kapaka group. I remember that when I was at primary school as well. We used to have a pretty naughty kapaka group. But what are some of your favourite waiata and things that you do?
Etiatua.
Cool, I love that song. That's so cool. Who are some of the best singers out of the girls? Peter was putting in himself.
Aston, Jamie, Sally.
Yep.
And
and you as well, yeah. I bet. Everyone had really strong voices. It was so awesome. And I know that you guys are also preparing for a big performance. What is that?
I think it's Matariki.
Yeah. Is that happening quite soon?
Next week.
Oh, me, cool. So very good stuff. So how many other groups like perform in that? Is it really big?
Yep.
Yeah.
And some kindergarten.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love
think
that.
that's going to happen this year because it happened last year.
Yeah, totally. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you guys for chatting to me. We're going to head into the playground now, actually, and meet a few guys from Waihi Central School. Well, there's lots of fun stuff happening now at morning tea at Waihi Central School. So what's your name?
Tyrese.
Yeah.
Justice.
Cool.
Zach. Sierra.
Awesome. It was easy to tell Justice's name because he's got an awesome snapback that's got his name on it. So where did you get that from, bro?
Australia.
Did someone make it for you?
Yeah.
Like paint it and stuff? Who did that?
I don't know.
Also, another question I have for these guys is, since Waihi is known as a gold mining town, if you guys found some gold and got to sell it for heaps of money, what sort of stuff do you reckon you would buy, or who do you reckon you'd give the money to?
I would buy things to make a house and make a house.
To what? Things to
make a house.
To make a house. Good stuff. Who would live in the house? Your family? Man, what would you do?
If I had a bunch of gold, I'd like make a bat face.
Awesome.
I would make a mansion. I'll buy a motorbike.
Buy a motorbike, man. What would you do, Zach?
I'll play pool tiggy.
Oh, awesome. You could even like make a business out of that. That would be cool, and then make more money from there. All very good ideas. Yeah, that's all right. What about you boys? Justice, what do you like doing at morning tea?
Having races.
Cool. What about you, Zach? What's your favourite?
Playing races.
Awesome.
I like rolling down the field.
Oh, yeah, there's a bit of a hill here that we're actually standing on, so we may have to check that out. But thank you guys so much for talking to me. Waihi Central School is amazing. It's time for some random mishmash trivia now, and I've got some crack up things to tell you about that happened on this day in history. Now, first up, in 1992, on this day, a Japanese farmer actually told a reporter from Tokyo that, so it was obviously published on this day, but he told this reporter that he had figured out a way to get his cattle to come in and be fed at certain times by attaching pages to them. So, you know, it's sort of like a phone almost. You send a message to it and it beeps and it has like a little message on it, and apparently it took the cows a week to realise that when it beeped, that was when they were able to come in and eat their food. So smart cows, and smart farmer to think of that as well.
Hello, my name is Hanadi and this is the Jazza Bigger Band. This song we're about to do makes me cry every time. Okay, over here on the saxophone we have Nico. Over here on the clarinet, we have Tommy. And here on the electric guitar, we have Eden. And here on the other electric guitar, we have Jarvis. And here we have the wonderful Katrina on the bass. Over here on the drums, we have Kaylin Potts. And here we have Flynn, our shaker boy. And on this amazing Nord, we have Sam Evans, yes sir! And then, now we have Alyssa on her vocals. And last on the piano, we have the amazing, beautiful Anna. Hope you enjoy. Let's do this.
Isolation. I'm Alyssa.
Yeah.
I'm Katrina.
Cool.
Jarvis and Eden.
Awesome, cool. So how did you feel your guys' performance went, Alyssa?
I thought it was really good. It's probably one of the better ones we've done.
Yay, that's always good to hear. So what other sort of songs do you guys do in your band other than Let It Go then? Do you remember any of the names of them?
I don't really know all of them.
Yeah,
We
do
actually,
you know one of them?
Alyssa, you know most of the songs. Well, this is the one that we've been working on the most
Cool.
for like the term and the term before that. But we've done Brave last week, and we did. What other songs have we done? I think that's the only one I can remember.
Yeah, that's all good, no worries. It's a bit of pressure sometimes when we're interviewing people. But for you guys, what's your favourite part of being in this band?
Probably playing and enjoying instruments.
Yeah, and because what do you play, Jarvis?
Guitar.
Yeah, then how long have you been playing that for?
3 years.
Yeah. Amazing, that's so good. And Eden, how long have you guys actually been a band for?
Just started this year.
Yeah, sweet. How often do you guys actually have practices?
Every week, like on a Friday. But we've created another band and we practice like out of school time and stuff.
Cool. Awesome. Sounds amazing. There's such a cool music program here at Autumn Intermediate. So thanks guys, and thank you to the band for their performance. Well, sadly, that is the end of the week here on MishMashTV. I hope you've made the most of it on your school holidays. But I have had so much fun hanging out in Waihi. Who knew it would be so much fun? No, it's really cool. But probably my favourite school to hang out with was Waihi Central School. We met some awesome students there like Noah, Lucas and Joel, who were our leaders on Monday that introduced us to the school. They were like so good at looking after myself and camera guy and showing us around, so it was such a great time. So thank you to everyone that we met this week. Don't forget to join me on the show next week where we are showing you a few highlights from our Hazzy School Got Talent competition last year in preparation for Term 3 where Hazzy School Got Talent 2014 kicks off. So I'll see you then. Bye.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.